Hey guys, it's hashtag Ask Lauren time. I'm just sitting here waiting for a video to export, and I thought, throw up the tripod, answer this question that I came across on YouTube from Bianca. Bianca, I love her name. Bianca is asking me what I think. She's curious to know what I think about the Hclf 80-10-10 lifestyle. Okay, so obviously being vegan and being on YouTube with hotforfood and Instagram, I see a lot of those hashtags. I literally didn't know what any of that was until recently because I didn't really care. Yeah, I label myself as a vegan, but that's about it because I don't need any more restrictions. Not that being vegan is a restriction, but that's the only thing that I care about. Is this vegan? Okay, great. Do I want to eat it? Okay, yes. Do I care how much calories are in it? No. Do I care how much sugar or fat is in it? Not really. Like, I do look at sugar and sodium and all these things, but just out of curiosity's sake. If I actually want it, I'm not gonna not eat it. So I feel like from the little bit that I know about Hclf, it just seems like a trendy kind of thing, and everyone wants to say, oh, vegan's super trendy right now, but you might think that, but I actually think veganism and the way we need to change our food system is here to stay, and it's only going to grow and evolve to become the norm. There's just all these stupid words. I don't know, I honestly don't even know where these things came from, like who said these were lifestyles that you should live. And then I guess part of this high carb, low fat thing is like, I guess everyone talks about making these like 100 banana smoothies or something. I honestly don't know anything about this. Like, I do not want to eat that many bananas. Just like you don't want to eat that much of anything. Why would you eat 100 bananas or 50 bananas a day? Like, it's too much of any one thing is too much. Like, you just have to balance it all out. So I don't want to insult anybody, and I also don't want to pretend like I'm educated on this because I'm not, and I also don't really care to do the research because I honestly don't care. Like, I don't know, if it gets to a point in my life and in my lifestyle and in my vegan lifestyle where I'm like, I really need potassium, or like I really am not performing right and my body's giving me, you know, physical signals of like I'm not healthy or it's not performing properly, like I pay attention to that. So if I ever feel like there's some reason why I need to eat that many bananas, then maybe I'll explore that. But right now I have absolutely no interest in eating that many bananas in a day. And that's my generalization and assumption of what Hclf means. Because on Instagram, you see all those people posting banana photos and nana ice cream photos, and like it's all very popular. And like those accounts have so many likes and followers and stuff, and it just seems like a trendy thing. But there's gonna be some other trendy thing that happens. The same way Atkins was like super hot, and South Beach diet, and all these things. Like, they all just seem like diets and trends to me that aren't gonna last, because eventually too much of anything makes your body either become allergic or resistant, etc., etc. So I'm just of the mind of I want to eat whatever I want when I want to eat it, and if I don't feel good, then I don't eat it again. Or, you know what, if I feel good, I keep eating it. So that's my only rule, is eat what you want. Don't count calories. Like, I don't know how many calories I eat a day, but I don't think I need 2,500 or 3,000 calories at someone my size with the sort of mid-level amount of activity that I do. Whatever, I don't really know what else to say about this. That's it. I don't really care about Hclf or 80-10-10 is the fact of the matter. I don't care to post photos on hotforfood that are, you know, trying to follow some trend so I can get more subscribers. I just kind of want to make what I want to make and eat what I want to eat. But I do hope to encourage people to consider going vegan one meal at a time, because eventually we're all going to have to eat that way. It's just the only way we're going to be able to sustain ourselves and the planet, as I've said before. So that's the only message I'm trying to push. I don't watch any of the YouTube channels that are talking about Hclf and banana smoothies or whatever. Like, I didn't even know who really the banana girl was until last year. I literally don't care. If you keep watching my channel, one thing you will really get to know about me is that I literally do not care what anyone else is doing. I don't care what you're doing. I have no interest. I just want to do my own thing and do what I want. I was gonna add to this whole thing, I remember now, is that people like to say vegans are annoying. But what I find more annoying is like these other things, that when people are like, I don't eat any sugar, I don't eat any gluten, I don't eat any oil. Like, what is with that? Like, I just eat food. Like, I don't want to be obnoxious and annoying about my eating habits and impose them on everybody. And I don't think that I do that as a vegan. But it's all these other people and their food things. And I feel like that, I could be wrong and I could be making a generalization, but I feel like that all goes along with this Hclf. raw vegan, 80-10-10, like all these things, like I said, all these like their diets. Everyone wants to say their lifestyles, but like they sound like diet trends to me. Anyway, that's just another pet peeve of mine, especially when people are like, I don't eat oil. I don't put any added oil in my food. What is with that all of a sudden? That's like a new thing. I don't care. I'm not a nutritionist or scientist, but like oil's fine, okay? Like you're not eating like deep fried stuff every day, and I don't eat that every day, but like I put olive oil, cold pressed oils and stuff like that on my food, and I love fat, and I'm not fat. So it's like, what is with you not eating oil? And I have good blood pressure, and I don't have cholesterol problems, and this and that and the other thing. I think fat is essential in the diet. It's what keeps your cells living. And obviously it depends what types of fat it is. But people who are like, because people leave comments on hotforfood recipes being like, could I take the oil out of this? Or how could you do oil-free recipes? No, I'm not doing oil-free recipes because oil is amazing and fat is amazing. And that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, hiya Biancs. Keep watching Lauren in real life. Hashtag ask Lauren. Ask more questions in the comments below. Subscribe. Follow me on Snapchat. Look, I have 2 Snapchats, Lauren Toyota and Hot for Food, and apparently they both say Lauren as the username, even though my Hot for Food account is Hot for Food as the name. So I'm confused if anyone knows the answer to that. But follow both. Food photos and food stuff is on Hot for Food, and when I remember to snap other things, they go on Lauren Toyota. So that's all. I really appreciate you asking questions and watching, and glad you find this somewhat entertaining. Okay, I'm gonna go now before I just keep rambling about bananas and dates and all that BS. Okay, bye.